right. And I'm going to go ahead and admit all. Okay, perfect. I am going to go ahead and get my screen shared. Awesome. And I believe we are live. So welcome everybody. My name is Annalisa. I am here with BiddleBox, and we are so excited for the official hackathon kickoff. Oh, I see Rahad is joining us right now. We're here for the official Morph SPARKLOOM Hackathon kickoff. I'll let the Morph team handle intros. We also have here Jonas as well, joining us from BiddleBox, but I'll kick it off to Gloria to handle intros for the Morph team.
Yeah, hi everybody. It's so great to be here. Welcome to the SPARKLOOM Hackathon. My name is Gloria. I'm the director of global events for Morph. And so I'm here with my team, Rahat and Abril. It's our DevRel team. I'll go ahead and let Rahat introduce themselves and then pass it on to Abril.
Hey everyone, my name is Rahat. I'm one of the DevRel engineers over at Morph. I'm really excited to have you all join and hack with us during these next 4 weeks. We'll be around doing workshops, office hours, and any like general questions and things that you have that you want to go over during your building. We'll be here to help out.
Hi everybody, I'm Abril, and I'm very excited to start the hackathon for the next 4 weeks. I'm developer relations at Morph, and we're gonna do a lot of workshops this week and also host office hours every Tuesday. So yeah, looking forward to see what you guys are building.
Awesome. Yeah. So we just wanted you to get familiar with our faces, but you'll see us, of course, in the Discord, or if you need to reach out to us as well. We're going to just give you a real quick high-level overview of this hackathon, what to expect, and where things are going. So, Annalisa, if you could, also, if you do have questions, you can drop them in the chat. So if you're watching live on Zoom, you can drop them in the Zoom chat. We'll be moderating that chat. And then you can also drop any questions that you have in the YouTube chat. We will be moderating that chat as well. And we'll try to go ahead and answer any questions that you have. If you're watching a replay of this and you still have questions, you can always throw it in our Discord. We'll answer the questions there. Or if you need to DM us, you'll be able to reach somebody on our team that way as well. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started with some of the details. About SPARKLOOM. So SPARKLOOM starts today, which is great. It's in conjunction with our BiddleBox team. You'll be able to either scan the QR code and go to our website that has a little bit of information about that, or the registration page that we have on BiddleBox. And it goes until April 25th or 21st. So submission deadlines is going to be at 23:59 UTC on the 21st. You're going to want to know when that is in your local time zone so that you don't miss the submission cutoff line for there. And then we'll take about a week, and then we'll announce the winners as well there on BiddleBox too. So that's like our overall timeline for the hackathon, just so that you know. So Annalisa, if you want to go to the next slide, please. So let's give you a little bit of an overview about how this whole SPARKLOOM event kind of goes through the whole Morph roadmap. So of course we have this hackathon, and this hackathon is going to be the first stop on the roadmap. After that, you're going to be invited. So the key projects and the winners will be invited to participate in our incubator. There after the incubator, we'll be having some grants available to you, as well as some token initiatives and marketing and help for you to grow your project. So we do have a roadmap. If you want to continue to grow your project post this hackathon, that's great. We would love to see that, and we will love to grow alongside with you as we grow as well. All right, next slide. So let's talk some of the initiatives. So our prize pool is about 20K along a couple of different tracks. And then post the hackathon, you could have up to 100K in grants and a couple of different airdrop allocations that will be happening. During the hackathon, you'll have a lot of different workshops. So we have 3 workshops going on this week. And as Abril said, you will have office hours available to you every single week as well. All right. Team building. Team building will happen on Discord, and you can join one of our team building sessions that we'll be having right after this workshop at 10 o'clock or 10 o'clock, like in the next hour. We'll be having a team building session in Discord. So you're going to want to go into Discord on the hackathon section. There is a team building channel, and we'll be hosting a section during that time as well to find a team if you need to, or to pitch a project if you want to do that as well. You do not have to have a team. You can do it all solo if you want, but you can also do it with a team. That's fine. Go ahead. Next slide. All right, workshops. Rahat or Bill, do you want to take on the workshop slide?
Yeah, so I will explain what's going to be my workshop about. It's going to be tomorrow, and I'm just going to introduce Morph, talk about the architecture, our features, and then I'm gonna make a tutorial about how to deploy your first smart contract with Hard Hat.
Cool. On the other 2 workshops, I'll be doing a full stack development, kind of like a workshop on Morph. So we'll look at deploying smart contracts using Foundry, and using like more modern front-end tools like WAGMI and VM, to basically go in and build like a basic Web3 Venmo type app. We'll be building off like a couple of smart contracts that exist in Solidity by example, and adding stuff to it from there. And then the following workshop will be around the fundamentals of smart contract testing. We'll look at how to set up, it'll actually kind of be a follow-up to the first one. So we'll be looking at how to set up tests for the smart contract that we write on the 27th. And we'll also go into like just some security considerations to make overall. And hopefully that'll be good for y'all to get started building.
Awesome. Yes. And so if you can join us for the Zooms, for the workshops, that's great. If not, we'll be sharing the replay of the YouTube workshops with the YouTube links in our Discord as well. So you can always catch it either live or on the replay. Awesome. All right. So let's go over the challenges. I know that that's one of the things that everyone is looking forward to. So yeah, there are 4 challenge tracks. There's 3 coding ones and then 1 non-coding one. There are the consumer-centric track, the innovation track, the no-code track, and the AI track. Rahat, do you want to go over the challenges? I know that the bounties are live, so you can see the requirements now if you want to, but if you want to give us a high-level insight into that, Rahat, that would be great.
Yeah. So we dropped like a wish list of like different things you can look at building on top of Morph. But at a high level for each of these, so like the consumer centric apps are more like looking at how do you get people to transact on chain every day? What are just like some cool applications that people would want to use on a day-to-day basis? That's what we want to see there. On on the innovation track, because, and this might answer a couple questions that are in the chat too, because we're like a newer ecosystem, we want to also encourage people to still be building like infra. So if you want to come in and build your own infrastructure type projects like relayers, building your own Oracle, even if you wanted to, that would be cool things that we could look at. There are some existing infra that are getting ready to deploy on Morph testnet that may not be available during the hackathon. So that's why we have this track to encourage folks to come in and like see what you can build on that side of things. And around the AI track, we're looking at different innovative ways that you can combine AI with blockchain and crypto, having like AI agents on chain, things like that. But you can definitely look through and see more of that. And I guess, Claire, do you want to do the no code track?
Yeah, for the no code track, we're looking for things around like memes or swags, business analytics, tutorials or like insight YouTube videos, things like that that might not be necessarily something that you build coding wise, but it is still something that brings attention to Morph or uses your design skills to boost the Morph ecosystem. So that is what's going on in the no code challenge. Next slide, Lisa. So again, Rahat did a great job of kind of going over our project wish list there. So that's great. And then the next slide. So I did want to say, again, a little bit more of what happens post-hackathon. Post the hackathon, you have your incubator that you'd be invited to join. And then you'd have the support through grants and a couple aspects of the token listings. And then if you go one more slide, you'll see that the incubator will start taking applications. All applications are always open throughout the hackathon, but the incubator itself will start a week after the hackathon ends. So you'll be invited to grow your project there if needed. So yeah, I would love to open the floor and see if there's any questions, or if you have any questions, and we'll just take a minute to open up the chats there or see if there's questions on YouTube as well. Let's see. I thought I saw one. Rahat, there's a question if a project can be submitted to 2 tracks, AI and consumer centric, or should they pick a track?
I think it would be better to pick a track, but you can have elements of both tracks probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree to pick a track is probably the best. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just looking at both sections.
Yep, I see one that says, are there any oracles that support Morph?
On the Oracle side, we are working with a couple of services to get oracles on Morph. They may not be available during the hackathon. But given that it's a hackathon, you can definitely use like a placeholder or anything in place of like where you might generally use an oracle. And if it's something that you're going to be continuing to build like after the hackathon, we can definitely add in like, the support that you need on the oracle side. So it shouldn't like hopefully deter you from building what you might want to build. You may have to get a little creative with it, but yeah, we don't have an Oracle support at this moment.
Got it. Perfect. And then Ranak had a question. Can he submit business related projects, project dApps like property leasing or property buy sell in like the innovate section? I think that would.
Yeah, I think 100% that would be good stuff to put in there. I think I put in like a suggestion for like RWAs on chain. Maybe that's a way you can go there. But really, The wish list stuff is really just like suggestions. Like if you think of anything that fits in either of those, feel free to work on those. If you're not sure where it might fit, and just let us know and we'll let you know there.
Yeah, awesome. And then Jonas asked, can we see all the dApps that are built on Morph currently? Or if there is an existing list. Or Jonas asked for someone on YouTube.
Gotcha. I don't think there's a list at the moment. We launched like the testnet a couple of months ago, so we're still relatively new. We're going to be doing a lot of these builder events, so we'll be compiling lists for folks to take a look at.
Awesome. Cool. Let me see if there are any other questions. While we're waiting for more questions to come in, I'll just do a quick run through of being able to sign up for the hackathon and what that's going to look like in terms of project submissions on the builder side. Let me switch my screen share. Okay. So for those of you who have not yet signed up for the hackathon, you'll be able to sign up for the hackathon at app.biddlebox.io. And then you'll be able to, I mean, you can also just copy this direct link or type in this direct link into your browser, or you can find the direct link on our Twitter or Morph's Twitter as well. And once you do sign up, you can either find a team, which is going to direct us straight into the Morph Discord. And again, as Gloria mentioned, there is going to be a team building session taking place after this in about 40 minutes on the Morph Discord server for those looking to find team members to join their team or to be able to join a team. Otherwise, if you have your own project idea that you'd like to take on, you can hit create a project. You're going to type in your project name, so cool project, and you'll be able to type what you're thinking of working on. For example, I want to build in the innovation track. And from there, let me move I've got my Zoom in the way. From there, if you have not created a project yet, or if you have, you'll be able to go back in and add which challenge tracks that you'd want to participate in. So you can select all of them if you plan to submit to all of them, or you can select your individual one. If you want to see more information on each of those tracks as you're selecting, you can tap on that respective track. And you can check all of the acceptance criteria, the challenge description, and the judging criteria as well. From there, you can invite your team members to join. So as you are meeting with people in the team formation session afterwards, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get their BiddleBox profile email address. Highly recommend doing that offline so that no one is sharing their emails publicly. And then you can add your team members. And I believe you can add up to 4 team members currently to be able to build with you. When you're done, you're going to hit create project. And you'll be able to see your project page. In terms of submissions, you'll be able to add a demo video. You'll be able to add a long description. And then prior to submitting, you can update in the project settings, which is up here at the very top. That's where you'll be able to add your link to your work. So your GitHub repo, you can add your live demo URL. So if you have a live demo of your dApp on Vercel, for example, then you can link that there. Your video URL. You can also add a project logo, project banner, and then all of your social links. And also, from that top menu, you can go ahead and if you tap challenges, you can update which challenge tracks that you do want to submit for. So let's say I changed my mind I can remove innovation track. I can remove consumer centric track, and then we're good to go from there. Also, later on, if you decide that you want to add additional team members to join your project, you're going to be able to do that in this team section right here. So you can add another team member. You'll just need their email address, and then they will get an invite to join your team. When it is time to go, when it's time to submit your project, you can hit submit project, and you'll be asked to confirm all of your submission information, your team member information, which will need all of your team members, including yourself, to add your wallet address to your BiddleBox profile or your preferred wallet address. And then you'll be able to review and submit your project. So that's what it looks like on the builder side to submit. Let's see if we've got any other questions in the chat. Okay. Let's see. Ranak, to answer your question, can you get help from the Morph team for implementation? I would attend office hours. We do have weekly office hours on Tuesdays at, I believe that is 4 p.m. UTC. So for any questions regarding your project, definitely connect with the Morph team. Jonas, this was a YouTube question. Can someone create multiple projects? Let's see.
Yeah, or submit multiple projects.
Submit multiple projects. It's one project per user, but you can submit to multiple challenges. You'll just need to be able to, you'll need to designate that in your project description that if you can submit to multiple challenges. But yes, you'll need to have those different links listed out. And then Vernak, that also answered the question I said. You can submit multiple projects or just one. Other question that we have, there is a Venmo tutorial workshop on the schedule. Can we use the project from that workshop and add on new features? That's a question for y'all.
I would say it would have to be very compelling features.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
You know, it's a 4-week project, so you definitely want to have a really good fleshed out idea. I think it's plenty of time to really have a solid project on it and to put a lot of effort into it, especially if you're going up against other projects for like prizes. So if you want to, you know, put your best foot forward there and yeah, put some time and effort into it, that would be cool.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Let's see. Any other questions? Okay.
There's nothing from YouTube.
Okay, cool. So I did go over project or being able to submit your project on the SPARKLOOM Hackathon. I'm going to show the hackathon page. We've got, let's see, all the details about the hackathon you can find on our website or app.biddlebox.io, MorphL2, SPARKLOOM. That link is posted quite literally everywhere. If you go to Morph's Twitter account and also BiddleBox's Twitter account. But we went over workshops in the earlier in the session, but for those who might have missed it, you'll be able to see the full workshop schedule here, and along with links. If you are already in the Morph Discord and you want to be able to join the Zoom calls in the future, those links are posted on the Morph Discord server. So you'll need to join that server. That's where you'll also be able to access the hackathon channels. But otherwise, we'll be streaming all of the future workshops. The one tomorrow, all the way through Wednesday here on YouTube too. Perfect.
Yeah, and just so you all know too, like our Morph team is global, so especially our dev team. So they're available to help you out around the clock. They do have their office hours, and that's great. But if you do need help outside of those office hours, you can just drop them a line, and either Ibril, Rahat, or Luca will be able to get back to you and help you out with your problem for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down to schedule one-on-one meetings if needed, outside of the office hours. So just reach me out on Discord.
Oh, there's a good question here of, can there be an AI focused workshop or just show us a guide on building a simple AI project on Web3 will help getting started? I think that is a great request. I'll take it back to the DevRel team and see if we can't at least get you a guide or something that we can get back to you with somehow early in to this workshop.
Perfect. I mean, and then also aside from the workshops, I know I think I'm actually may need to be adding these to the challenges so that we'll be able to see. But we do have a good place to get started. It's docs.morphl2.io. Is that correct? Yep. So to access all the developer docs, it's docs.morphl2.io.
Also, there's a bunch of great guides or tutorials filmed on our YouTube from both Rahat and Abril that you can get there. And then there's good guides on our blogs as well that they've developed. So there's a lot of resources beyond just the workshops and the office hours that are there for you all to be able to utilize.
Yep. All right. Awesome. Last call for any questions.
The only thing I want to do is just remind people that submissions are 23:59 UTC. And so to make sure you know when that is in your time zone, there's always a countdown here on BiddleBox, but like keep an eye out for that. And then to join us in half an hour, if you want to join a team or if you want to pitch your project and see if other people want to join it, and we'll be team building in our Discord.
All right. It looks like I think we're good on questions. Perfect. Well, I'm really, really excited. I mean, so far, I think since this started, we've got now a total of 186 participants that are building. So if you are listening in the future, if you're listening right now, make sure that you go ahead and create your project, or you'll be joining a team. So tune into the team formation if you are looking for team members or teammates. Otherwise, I mean, there's a full schedule of workshops this week, so there will be lots of learning that will be happening, and we'll keep you all updated. You do get your automated emails, Make sure you're following MorphL2 and BiddleBox on Twitter for ongoing hackathon updates. And
Annalisa, I just wanted to let people know too, in case people watch this in the future, that you can join the hackathon at any time. Like there's not a specific time that you have to join the hackathon by. So yeah, if you're thinking about joining it, go ahead and join and participate and join the Discord and start hacking.
oh yeah, that is right. We also, I mean, all of the workshops will be recorded, so you can access this content at any time.
Totally.
All right, perfect. Cool. Well, if there are no more questions left, then good luck to everyone that's building, and we will see you in about 30 minutes on the Morph Discord to work on some team building.
Yeah. All right. Happy hacking, everybody. Best of luck. We'll see you soon.
All right. Thanks everyone for joining.
Happy hacking.
Woohoo.
Good luck.
Y'all.
Stop the share. And I will go ahead and end this session. Thank you everyone for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.